Hello traders, welcome to ChrisFX. The strategy that I'm going to show you today is the strategy that they have been hiding from you 100%, and for this reason I'm gonna deactivate all of those that you see right here, and I'm gonna show you an exceptional trading strategy based on ICT concepts which works only on one time frame. And you do not have to take my word for it, just check out the examples that I'm gonna show you right here and then go ahead and backtest it for yourself. This strategy is gonna be based on the concept of breaker blocks. So if we go, for example, and create a movement, let's say we are making higher highs, higher lows, then we have a very impulsive break. Then what we're expecting with these impulsive breaks, but even also in the uptrend that I showed you, I will just show a bearish example to begin with, and I don't want to confuse you. You can expect those lowest points to be tested. It is kind of like support and resistance, and yeah, this is the only time that support resistance, let's say, is working in the market, but it has nothing to do, of course, with support and resistance, even though in the end of the day it doesn't matter how we call it, it is the same concept. So this strategy is based on the concept of breaker blocks, and you will enter only on one time frame. So if we go now ahead and identify this order block up here, we see a very strong reaction from it. And then what do we see? We see a very impulsive change of character. And for this reason, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and click the replay tool, and we will begin our back testing from here, let's say. Let's go ahead and see what happened here. Okay, that's it. Let's wait for an additional probably candlestick, even though we don't need to. In these occasions, how this strategy works, what you can do instantly on the 15-minute time frame, when you break below, let's say, a low, a swing low with such impulsivity as we see right here, what you can do, you can extend this thing and take your trade instantly over here. At the very same time, you see that there is an FVG exactly here. So this is a very high probability trade, and I want you to place your stop loss not all the way up, in the middle of the last order block. So the stop loss can go exactly right here. If we consider the last order block to be this bullish candlestick that we see over here, the stop loss will go at its middle. And then we will be expecting to get activated. This is a trend continuation trading strategy. I shall say this is a trend following trading strategy, not a trend continuation necessarily. So you are following the current 15-minute time frame trade. Now that we have seen that, another impulsive break below an area, what we will be doing, and you see that instantly, you can enter instantly, as I told you, this is the magic of it. You delete this order, and what you can say is, since I broke below this area with a candlestick without rejecting this candlestick, you can go ahead and enter instantly right here, or you can wait for the formation of an FVG to then enter, but you can do it instantly. The stop loss, what did we say? In the middle of this candlestick, the last order block that you see right here. Okay, so the stop loss would go exactly right here. Now you will see that even if you miss it, price will more likely than not come back and activate you again, but sometimes it will not. So if I zoom in right here, we are on Nasdaq, by the way. There you go, we get our activation instantly with this wick over here. The stop loss is up there. You can go and target at least a 2-to-1 reward to risk, or you can go for those lows down here. A 2-to-1 is very desirable, and it is a strategy that you don't need to use any other time frames but the 15-minute time frame. Let's check out how this plays out, and there you go, it comes back yet one more time, probably comes higher. Here, sorry guys, here I went a little bit too fast. As you have this trade running, this hasn't finished. This is the important thing. This is where we see another very impulsive break of structure without this low right here, let's say, which is a clear, let's say, price action in a lower time frame. If we go, for example, on the 1-minute time frame, you will see that there is an order block which has been untested here. So this is very clear on a lower time frame, and this was not respected at all. What you can do now, again, you can go ahead and say, I'm gonna be taking my trade exactly right here again. And once you do that, because I want you to go ahead and identify the highest order block from this movement. In this occasion, I wouldn't check out this one, okay? Just go ahead and check out the last bullish candlestick. So I would go ahead and check out this candlestick and my stop loss would go exactly at its middle. Now, for this order right here would still be in this order. So now the stop loss of the first order is in profit. It is exactly where the stop loss of the second order is. And two things that you can do. You can go ahead and hit another 2-to-1 to this one, or you can also extend this one now to match the 2-to-1 of this. This is risk-free because the stop loss now is exactly right here. Let's see what happens. Boom, guys, there you go. Absolutely fantastic. So those trades, very secure trades. You got a 3.17 and a 2-to-1, a 5-to-1 RR, just by following this kind of price action. But in order to follow this type of price action, you need to see price action as we see it right here. Very impulsive breaks of structures. You go ahead and you identify the lowest, let's say, breaker block. In this occasion, it would be this one. We were not activated in this one. Once price breaks again, you forget about the higher one and you go ahead and identify your new one, because you suppose that it is gonna go and continue with this impulsive price action. When you see the algorithm doing that, then you see another break, you enter another trade, you move your stop loss to the new stop loss right here, which means that this is risk-free, and you can go ahead and even target now the new target, which is a 2-to-1 for this one as well. Now, if I would have paid very close attention, why didn't I pay close attention? That's why we miss making the very big bucks in these occasions, because we are not paying attention. What else do I see here, guys? I see another swing low. So when we were here, what did we do again? We broke again below a swing low. So theoretically, you can do that. Identify this candlestick. As I said, go and place the stop loss at the middle of this one. Move your stop losses of those two orders exactly where the stop loss of this third one is, and let it play out again. But of course here you would have hit the targets because it is the exact same target. But let's say that we have this third one. There you go. Inside the trade with this candlestick, instant profit, guys. In 20 minutes. In 20 minutes you got instant profit. And now you could go ahead, of course, and also identify this one. Okay. So you have 3 trades within 8 hours, guys. Within 8 hours, you already have this huge winning percentage, which is a 7-to-1 reward to risk. And of course, you could be doing the same here if you think that this is gonna continue. Okay, you could go ahead and place the stop loss exactly right here, in the middle of this order block, let's say. Okay. I understand this is a little bit riskier, but if it is to play out, it will play out. Okay, we are in the trade again, and we are out of the trade. So this would be a losing trade right here, guys. And now I wouldn't be doing anything. I have made the 7%, let's say, right here, and I have lost an 1%. So I'm 6%, let's say, up in this theoretical scenario, of course. And then what I would do, I would be waiting to see more price action. You will see that this can function in both directions. Here we are waiting to see what price action is gonna do. And I keep going. And nothing crazy, of course. Right here we don't have anything significant happening. But if I move a little bit forward, we might see similar price action. So yeah, this is quite a nice break. Well, I want to see more impulsive price action as we saw beforehand. This could qualify theoretically, this right here. This is quite a move, but if this doesn't qualify, look what qualifies now, guys. This one right here, this does qualify. Again, we see the same impulsive break of structure with multiple candlesticks. Yes, we have a small reaction here, but we can still use this one or take it right below it from this FVG, excuse me. You can do that, or you can do it a little bit lower in this occasion. As for stop loss, exactly right here, in the middle of this last bullish candlestick before the down move. So the stop loss would go right here, because with this strategy, you are not expecting your stop loss to hold if price goes all the way up here. This strategy is based on trend following, let's say, or impulsive movement following. So you do expect that it will come tag you in and leave instantly, guys. There you go. We are in the trade in this occasion. Let's see. Very nice. Beautiful. So here we have another winner. What we can do now? What is the lowest? Let's go here, transfer this a little bit backwards and take the new breakers. You can take this one. Absolutely, you can take this one, or you can take the lowest one, as I told you. The stop loss in both occasions is gonna be the same. Here we have also an FVG, double confirmation. We can take it from here, stop loss. Where does the stop loss go? Exactly on this candlestick right here, in the middle of it. Okay, target 2 to 1 again. And you can go for more than 2 to 1. So let's see if you will get activated in the trade. Probably the spreads would have activated you, but now we're for sure into the trade. Now, here we are in current price action, actually, as we are right here. The spreads wouldn't have thrown you out yet, so you would still be in this trade. And I think with the making of this video, yeah, this is a trade that I called actually. I will show you which one. If I activate the trades on the 1 minute time frame, I have already called this trade right here, and take profit one, I had said that it is this one right here. So let's check out the proof of that. And here is the proof, guys. Let's go here in the chat. There you go. Asset, Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq, you see where it is. You see the time. Entry price 154826, stop loss and take profit 1. So entry for 826, you see I'm not messing around. So this is a trade that I called, and of course I left some space in order to avoid getting stopped out by the spreads. This would have happened if you would have had a tight stop loss. So this is another trade with my exceptional trading strategy, but you could have taken all of these trades, okay, all of these trades that I showed you here, just by following this very, very simple approach, guys. Okay, so just to recap, what you're going to see, you don't care about the higher time frame. Let's say, okay, you care because you're gonna see a little bit what is going on, but even if you don't pay attention to the higher time frames, what you can always do, you can go ahead and wait for price action, which is impulsive. So in a downtrend, it would be this thing where you don't have a good reaction from these ones. If you have a good reaction from these order blocks, so if price does that and then breaks, then you cannot take the trade. You have to identify your new breaker block. But if price breaks like that, you can take the trade exactly right here, extend the lowest part, and if you have multiple parts, extend the lowest one, place your order here, identify the last bullish candlestick before the down move as an order block, or the other way around, the last bearish before the up move, and place a gun box and put the stop loss at the 50% level, and you can go ahead and target 2 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever you want. As you can see right here, those trades went for way more. So if I would be going for a fixed 4 to 1, let's say, let's see what would have happened. 4 to 1 would have just been hit here. Yeah, 4 to 1 hit. This would be a loss. 4 to 1 hit as well. And here we don't know what would happen. So you see, here we would be sacrificing double the profits because we only went for a 2 to 1. But if you go for a fixed 4 to 1, you see, okay, 16% win, and we have one loss and we don't know if this one is going to be an additional loss. So this was today's strategy. Hopefully you found it easy to follow. Go ahead and do your backtesting, and please comment in the comment section your results if you're willing to put in the hard work and help the community. Furthermore, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free educational content such as this one. And if you're gonna learn more about my own trading strategy, I'm teaching it on the one-on-one calls in the ChrisFX Academy, of course, and in the trading signals. You can choose whichever program you want, or multiple programs as well. This is gonna do it for today, traders, and thank you all for watching. Until next time.